Okay, in this video we've got another Kickstarter. It's by Loke Games. They've done a few Kickstarters over the years, but this is their first double book of smaller battle maps that you can put together or use individually. I'm expecting good things. They're a UK based company, which is always good. So let's not waste any time, let's get this open and have a look. Now let's get the knife. Now the packaging is really good, it's not too dented or smashed up, but it's well packed. Let's get this tape off. Well, they put tape over the seal, so that's kept it nice and secure. And there it is. Let's slide it out. Right, it's well stuck. Here it is. It's bubble wrapped inside. Oh, sorry about that. Bubble wrapped inside, so yeah, it's not dented. It's well protected. Let's rip this off. Okay, now here's the additional little vinyls that they've reached a certain goal, so they're thrown in these vinyls as well, and they can stick on the battle maps inside. But let's have a look at the books. The first impression there, the front cover. The artwork's lovely. There you go. Let's have a look at the back. There you are. There are all the maps in each book. I guess that's book 1 and book 2, as it says at the top. Alright, let's get this clean film off and get it open. Come on. Well, the packaging has been brilliant so far. Okay, it's in this nice protective sleeve. I've had a few of the battle maps before, and what does happen is they can get dented if they're loose. So this little sleeve here should protect the edges and corners. And they're hardbacks as well, which is good. So you're not going to get the creasing and the bending as I've had on the other battle maps that I've had. Okay, let's have a look at book 1 first. Okay, here's book 1. Again, nice artwork. The pages are good. You got here straight away. Got a plain dungeon tile that you can use for anything really. Now there is a gap, it does step down, but what you could do in the previous books is you just fold a few pages back. So let's have a go. So it's roughly level, you've got the same pages on each side, and that's flat. This doesn't really get in the way too much. Let's have a look at the maps that you have inside. Plain. It's a little river, bridge. Entrance to some sort of ruined temple. Again, the quality of these pages are very nice, they're quite thick. Okay, so what I've done here now is put the two books together so you can see how better they work together as a pair. As you can see here, each page works pretty well with any page really, but they are designed to work seamlessly with the corresponding pages. Now what I've noticed about this compared to some of the other Loki battle maps that I have are these pages are numbered, as you can see here in the corners, so that will make finding the corresponding page that's supposed to work, but as you can see they will all work together, but finding the corresponding page easier. Let's flick through these quickly and have a look. There you go. As you can see, they all work with each other fairly well. You don't have to find the right page, you can mix and match. You could fold these books in half and have them just as a quarter for a smaller section. If you just want to use a couple of rooms, you can have one book, fold it in half, open it up, sorry, choose half the maps or join them together in any sort of combination by the looks of it. As you can see, some work better than others, but any combination that you choose. Some pretty nice maps so far. They all seem to work pretty well together. So if we flip through now, let's whisk through quickly, see what we've got. Cave systems, open caves, library. It's interesting to see this one. That works well. Again, you could just use these two sections, fold these two pages over and have a library, or you can have the larger library in whole. Yeah, here's a puzzle section. They seem to flow together fairly well. You can move from one into the other, or have them as individuals. There's a sewer section. Spiral. So again, you could have them as individual, or you can put them together and have a full double spiral room. It's yours to choose. And here's the boss room at the end with lava pits. It's all looking good and they work together very well. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a closer look at some of these little stick-ons. Let's go for some doors. I've used this one here because it's got doorways. Now, that attaches fine, easy to put on. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but once it's stuck on, you can hardly tell the difference between the sticker and the map. It doesn't come off. It's not going to fall off or slide out of place, but it's fairly easy to remove. I don't know where you're going to store these once you've taken them off, but I'm sure you can use one of the back pages to keep them all stuck down to and use them as you need them. Let's try something bigger. Let's go for the treasure. Let's see how well that sticks on. Oh, it doesn't come off too well. There we go. Let's find a room for him. There we go. Treasure hoard. Perfect. Sticks on easy. Works well with the map. Comes off fairly easy. Doesn't slide once it's down. Those looking good. Right, there's like I said before, there's quite a few laminates to choose from with different sceneries, doors, webs, fire pits, traps, fallen scenery, bits and pieces, furniture. It's all good. Okay, in summary, my first impressions of these two books is they're the best Loke Battle Maps that I've got, and I've got the ones on the sheets that you can roll up. I've got the previous big book of battle maps and the large book of battle maps, but these are better. Each time they knock a new Kickstarter out, they are improving. The hardback covers will make a difference because the edges won't get scuffed and bent and creased over so much. The laminates are better than the previous sort of ones that are on card that you could cut out that would slide around all over the place. Having two maps rather than one large map will mean they're easy to move around to take with you, and having the ability to mix and match gives you more variety. So my first impressions of these are they're brilliant. They're hardback, they've got the variety, you can mix and match. The laminates are better, the actual maps here again, they're quality. So you know, so far definitely recommend these, and I can't wait to use them. Great books.